We're drawing Ember from Pixar's Elemental in 30 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute, and boy, is it a journey. And so yeah, we're getting started here on our Ember in 30 minutes. Ember is an interesting looking character. The art style from Elemental was rather unique because of its use of colors and lines and various techniques. Of course, we're facing the regular challenge of taking a 3D character and turning them into 2D. It means that it's going to lose a few things along the way, and so we have to make some choices about the character. And you can see me here trying to sort of rough in the ideas of her face and her hair and her fire, just so that we can get closer to the image we want. By the way, my name is Patrick. I'm an artist. I like having fun with art, facing art challenges, and pushing myself to be better at the art that I like to do for the fun of it, because I think art is mainly about fun. If you like that kind of thing, make sure to subscribe and like, and if you enjoyed this video or have ideas for future challenges, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can see here the sketch is coming together pretty nicely. I think I'm pretty happy with the general pose and the impression of the fire that I've created here. Sometimes in sketching you want to be super detailed, and in other times you want to just let things be a little bit loose. And here, looseness really helps the fire of it all, because it gives us the opportunity to sort of get the sense of the image, but not, cement things until we're here with the more quality pen. Did you like the movie Elemental? I thought it was a really fun movie. I liked a lot of the themes in the movie, particularly around sort of intergenerational challenges, and I thought the relationship between the two main characters was really sweet and charming. And yeah, I actually really liked the art style. I think it was unique for Pixar's art style, and it had a lot of interesting character shapes and yeah, brought a lot more to the table in terms of things, largely because it was designing original characters, not like simply toys brought to life, those sorts of things. Not that toys brought to life is bad, let's face it, Toy Story is great. We're getting ready to drop on some colors here. You can see me sort of messing around. I realized I had a few problems to deal with when it came to colors, largely with how to make the fire look all right. I used a Gaussian blur tool to make this fire have a little bit more of a soft edge between the yellow and the orange. And yeah, I think it works really well for my sort of simple recreation of this character. The other thing that's really challenging is this dress, of course. It has this sort of sheen, glassware kind of vibe, and it gets various strokes of color from the flames. And so you can see me here trying to rough in some with an airbrush tool, just so we get some of that Ember style coming through, because I feel like a big part of her character is both the fire part and the sort of stunning nature of her outfits. I think the character does a lot with glass, and so really want to get this reflective surface going well. You can see me here now trying to add a little bit of texture to our fire, not in the sense of making it super textured, but some light and shadow in the fire to really pull it together. And you can see here, I think we're just about at the end of our image. We're going to try to give her a bit of a background because, in the 30-minute one, sometimes we have time for that. I think I just do a little bit of sort of blurring to get some dark and some light. And ultimately, I feel like I'm really happy with how this character turned out in the 30 minutes. Let's get some ground shadow in there and check out the final reveal of Ember in 30 minutes. And so it was time to do Ember in 5 minutes, and that was, of course, a big challenge. I had found that drawing Ember the first time really relied on that sketch layer to get the details right, and when you only have 5 minutes, you don't really have time for the sketch layer anymore, so we got to move quick and find ourselves, within range of the character that we just drew. Fortunately, we have a little bit of experience now, so we can rely on that and work from that, but in the end you still gotta rush, and so you can see me here really rushing through some of the style choices here. It often ends up with a looser style. It's not as tight, it's not as put together as the 30-minute one, but I still like the way it looks. What's your favorite Pixar movie? I think about this a lot. I know what my least favorite Pixar movie is. That's Finding Dory, because I find Dory is a cute and charming character when she's a secondary character, but when the whole movie is basically built off of her social anxiety and basically consistently and constantly losing the people she loves in her life, it's real intense. I think my favorite Pixar movie is Coco. I love the themes. Ironically, it's all about loss, but it's a different relationship between loss, and it's not about sort of that constant chaos that Dory faces. I think it's beautiful and wonderful story. The music is also wonderful, as is necessary in a story built around music, as Coco is. And yeah, I really love the visual style in that one as well. We're going to drop some color in here for our lovely flame girl, Ember. We are going to use some of the techniques we used before, particularly the one around the yellow fire making and the Gaussian blur therein, I think. Just because it really brings a lot to the character, and it doesn't take too long to do in this context. Yeah, we can see it dropping in here. It's not going to be nearly as good because I'm doing it pretty fast because the time is very quickly running out, and we ain't got no time for that. So here we go, drop in our color, get our blur on, and all we got to do now is just clean up these eyes a little bit and give them the classic Pixar and Disney life in the eyes. And I think we've got Ember in 5 minutes. And last but not least is the 1 minute challenge. Now this one, it's got to be real fast. In fact, we're going to lose so much detail because we only got a few seconds to get each little piece in. Otherwise, we won't have time to finish it off. She looks a lot more angry in the 1 minute challenge, is all I can say for now. These sort of inquisitive eyebrows have become more of an angry eye. And, you know, maybe it's deserved. Maybe that's okay. You can see here, we're also losing some of our flame detail, largely because of the way my pen is set up. It doesn't necessarily allow for some quick actions to be covered the way I want, because I use some stabilization to help get me some cleaner lines. And with that, I think our 1 minute is done. Here is our 1 minute Ember. And with that, we've reached the end of our lovely video today. Here are all three of them together. Wonderful looking bunch. Definitely just getting angrier and angrier as time goes on, but that's okay. She's fire, right? A lot of rage themes, so it works out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it and enjoyed it, let me know. And if you have any other ideas for challenges in the future, I would love to hear your thoughts. For now, that's going to be it. Again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just a small creator, happen to have fun with art, and if you're enjoying that fun, it makes me happy. For now, that's going to be it. So, thanks for being here, and keep being awesome. Bye!